and happy Juneteenth. We have reasons to celebrate today. Yes, we're not there yet, but we're on our way. We're going to sing Lift Every Voice and Sing. Sing. And I want you to stand as you are able for the national anthem of those folks who were oppressed and black, but we wrote songs and we sang Lift Every Voice. Lift every voice and sing.
Lift every voice and sing till heaven ring with
the harmony of liberty. Everybody loves it.
Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea.
Sing a song full of the faith.
Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us.
Sing a song full of the hope.
Song full of the hope that the present has brought us.
Facing
the rising sun of our new day begun.
Let us march on and on till victory
is won.
Stony the road,
Stony the road we
bitter the chastening rod,
bitter the chastening,
felt in the days when hope unborn had died. Have not our We have come over a way that with tears has been watered. We have come treading our path through the blood of the slaughtered, out from the gloomy path.
from the gloomy past, till now we stand
Where the white gleam of our bright stars is cast. God of our years, God of our silent tears, Thou who hast brought us thus far, God who has by Thy might led us to the light. Lest our feet stray from the places where we met thee. Lest our hearts
thank you. As we celebrate our liberation and our continued journey, I would just like to take a moment to recognize that we are standing on stolen land of indigenous families that have lived here, that still live here. And may we just hold that and honor that legacy as well.
Hi, Phil.
I don't think that's an issue.
Freedom is coming. Freedom is coming. Freedom is coming. Oh yes, I know.
Freedom is coming. Freedom is coming. Freedom is coming. Oh yes, I know. Freedom is coming. Freedom is coming. Freedom is coming. Oh yes, I know. Freedom is coming. Freedom is coming. Freedom is coming. Oh yes, I know. 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 Senzenina, Senzenina, Senzenina,
Is it because our skin is black or because yours is white?
Sono sei tu. Sono sei tu. Sono sei tu. Sono sei tu.
The struggle continues. Everybody knows this. Sing it with us. We shall overcome. We shall. Deep in my I do believe. We shall. we're going to sing the same thing a little bit more loudly for those in the back.
Let's give it up one more time for Amherst Gospel Choir. Thank you everybody for coming out. My name is Philip Avila. I'm one of the co-chairs of the Human Rights Commission. We also have another co-chair, Ben Harrington. Our next speaker is going to be a descendant from the first Black Afro-Indigenous families of Amherst, Anika Lopes.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Juneteenth weekend in Amherst, bringing it home on the town common. Yeah. Can we please all join me in extending a huge thank you first to Jennifer Moyston. Yes, I want to give Jennifer a personal thank you as well. In 2019, my mother, Deborah Bridges, Jennifer Moist, and community members in the town of Amherst teamed up to bring out Civil War tablets that recognize over 300 Amherst area residents that fought in the Civil War. What is unique is they include the Black and Afro-Indigenous soldiers of the 54th and 5th Regiment. Those soldiers and the conversation around freedom, the military acts that happened on June 19th, 1865 are represented for some of those soldiers. They're Amherst residents. And I encourage you all to see that exhibit. Jennifer Moisten has obviously been a pillar of many, many community events. And that year of 2021, when we debuted those tablets, all of your support led to this event becoming really too big for one space and one day. And now we've moved it to a weekend, and I want to thank Jennifer deeply for all of her hand in that and all that she does. So thank you again, Jennifer, the town of Amherst, and the Human Rights Commission for making this Bring It Home celebration possible today. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Lynn Griesmer, President of the Amherst Town Council. And before we begin our proclamation, I'd like all of the members of the Human Rights Commission to come and stand up here with us. Come on, Ben. Taking a little too long, gang. There we go. Well, at least we have the two co-chairs. I want to use this opportunity to thank the Human Rights Commission for working so closely with the town and with Jennifer Moisten on not only this event, but the many other events. And I also want to point out the rest of our community service people that work with us. Angela Mills is over here today as well. So we want to take this opportunity to thank you. And we want to thank particularly Philip. Philip is actually moving back to California. And with input from Pamela Young, we want to note that Philip has attended every Human Rights Commission event this year and sacrificed time away from family to do so, or has had family come to support with all the logistics, moving tables, decorations, and serving food. He has been a great co-chair of the HRC, ensuring the meeting was well run. That everyone had an opportunity to participate. He has been very respectful of staff time, and while we might not always agree, he had done so with respect, grace, and compassion. From Pamela and others, truly we will miss his voice and input on the HRC and CSSJC. A round of applause. And now the Town Council is going to begin with our proclamation. We have 7 councilors up here. I would like each of them to just quickly introduce themselves or raise your hand. We'll start over here. Pam Rooney, Jennifer Taub, Mandy Johanneke, Anna Devlin Gauthier, Anika Lopes, and Andy Steinberg. So we will begin. Anika.
Whereas on New Year's Day, January 1st, 1863, using his powers as president, Abraham Lincoln issued the Emancipation Proclamation, providing that all persons held as slaves within any state or designated part within a state of rebellion shall henceforward and forever be free. And whereas on June 19, 1865, almost 2.5 years later, Major General Gordon Granger arrived in Galveston, Texas, and announced the end of both the Civil War and slavery. And
whereas among the soldiers in Texas for the liberation were Amherst residents Charles, Christopher, Henry, and John Thompson, who served in the 5th Massachusetts Volunteer Cavalry Regiment. And it is with great pride that we remember the African American residents who fought in the Civil War for their service and contributions that make the town of Amherst an important place in the history of Juneteenth. We recognize their incredible bravery to deliver Proclamation Number 3 while wearing lesser-made uniforms and carrying second-hand armament through the lawless territories. And whereas we pay homage to the Civil War soldiers from near and afar, including over 300 residents from the Amherst area, including African-American Amherst residents Charles Finnemore, Alexander Taylor, James Thompson, and others who served in the 54th Massachusetts Volunteer Infantry Regiment and members of the 55th Massachusetts Volunteer Infantry Regiment, sister regiment to the 54th, and others whom are laid to rest in the town's West Cemetery, located in the town center. And
whereas Juneteenth is a reminder of the explicit mistreatment and cruelty that African Americans endured while building the nation's wealth, and commemorates a day of freedom for African Americans, and acknowledges the resilience and determination of African Americans while honoring all those who have paved the road to freedom. And
whereas Juneteenth is the second Independence Day for our nation, a celebratory day of African American culture to recognize the many contributions and influences that the African American community has made to our country, and offers a time to reflect on the progress that must continue to eliminate the systemic barriers that prevent equal access and opportunity to African Americans. And
whereas Texans began the celebration of Juneteenth in 1866 with community events such as parades, cookouts, prayer gatherings, musical gatherings, and historical cultural readings, some communities purchased land for Juneteenth celebrations, such as Emancipation Park in Houston, Texas. And whereas, as freed families immigrated from Texas to other parts of the United States, they carried the Juneteenth celebration with them, including in Amherst, where residents began organizing community-wide Juneteenth celebrations as early as 2011. And
whereas, supported by representatives throughout the state of Massachusetts, local officials and community members, in 2021, Governor Baker signed a bill that recognizes Juneteenth as an annual state holiday. And whereas also in 2021, President Biden proclaimed Juneteenth a national day of observance for the first time.
Now therefore, we, the Amherst Town Council, do hereby proclaim June 19th, 2023 as Juneteenth in Amherst. And we invite the Amherst community, as you have done today, to join us for the full weekend of activities we've had and to honor our history, our community, and we encourage the community to view Amherst Civil War tablets located in the Bang Center to honor all of our residents who served in the Civil War. Thank you for joining us.
Alrighty, I just want to say thank you so much to everybody who showed up. Thank you to our town for having this wonderful celebration on this beautiful day. Let's all make sure to check out all of the vendors that are here. They got some pretty cool stuff, as well as the food trucks and other food that is happening.
Now you work business, to encourage people. This is the future in Israel. It's not store, it's not a business. When you get the pieces for this, you have some energy. It's something very powerful. And we connect with all the universe. This is why then I'm here. And to represent my country, Cape Verde, America Cabral Independence, there is the guy, here's the arrow. And the flyer from Independence. This is the actual ones. And today is a Juneteenth from a black community. Not black community, from American community. I'm talking like that, I'm sorry that I say this word, but it's from the freedom. We are fighting for freedom. We are fighting to be together because discrimination and racism is not working. This is why then we are here to work together. All the people in Israel come to enjoy together. This is what we need, love. And this work, all these materials is a love materials. Why? Because it's a part of our life. We need to take care of it. It's not garbage. It's not recycle. Recycle is industrialization materials. That is a garbage. You cannot recycle wood. You cannot recycle bone. You cannot recycle dog. You cannot recycle stone. You cannot recycle anything come from universe. We can. We need to take care of it. Love, teaching, share. This is what we're going to do.